What is going on, you guys? My name is Alex and I'm a 21-year-old trader attempting to master the stock market to potentially one day join the very few who make a living out of this. So what you're looking at right now is Adobe stock, or the Adobe chart here, and the 4-hour candle just closed above our trailing stop here. So if you haven't watched yesterday's video, make sure to go check it out, but I'm going to break it down a little bit right here, essentially what I was looking for. So I entered on this nice little breakdown of this trend line here. It looks better on the daily chart. So we broke down right here. I entered short, and if you don't know what shorting is, it's essentially making money when prices go down. So I took a short position here, and price has since then came down pretty nicely. But of course you need to have a stop loss for this, and my stop loss was at this previous high of this red candle. So the high of this candle would have been the point where I would have exited my trade in the worst scenario that the price just spiked up the next day. But as price progressed, I used a trend line here that actually it was something like this. Initially it was like, when the price was right here, it was something like this, but now that the price has progressed, it has given me a better point of connection here for a little. It's given me another trend line here that I could use as a trailing stop method. So it is 10:30 right now, 10:31, 10:32. The first 4-hour candle of the day has officially closed above this trend line here, which is my trailing stop method. So now I got to close this position here, but it's not going to be at a loss. It's going to be at a small little profit, nice little profit of, let's see. So we spoke about this yesterday. This is a way to lock in your gains already that you've made already, instead of giving them all back in the case that it does pretty much just go back against you aggressively here. So Adobe, $155. Let's close this trade real quick for you guys here. So as you can see, we are shorting 20 shares right there. So we're going to close this position right now. So instead of selling, you're going to want to be buying, since we had already clicked the sell button initially. So let's go ahead and sell 20 contracts, 20 shares here. Or actually, let's go ahead and buy 20 contracts here, since we had already sold them. So there it is. A nice little trade for the day. $150, $155. Let's check it out over here on the left of our transactions. So there it is, $153 for the day. And if we look at the past 7 days, I think, yeah, so this is considering last week's P&L. Last week I believe we made 800, but we took some losses on Monday and Tuesday. Actually, what's today? Thursday? Oh yeah, yesterday yesterday nothing happened. So Monday and Tuesday we took some losses, and I believe right now we're down like 100 and something for the week, maybe even 200. So let's look at XOM now, ExxonMobil and BABA Alibaba, which is ones that I spoke on yesterday. And ExxonMobil is actually looking really good today, surprisingly so. And I may even say it's looking better. It was looking better than Adobe was yesterday. So ExxonMobil, it came down today pretty nicely, but as of right now, it has not yet crossed my trailing stop method. Like, the same thing I'm doing here is the exact same thing that I'm doing on the Adobe trade here. So using this trailing method here as a trailing stop here. So this trend line here, counter trend, is going to be my stop loss here, my trailing stop method. So in the case that the price does close above here, like on the Adobe trade, I'm going to be taking my loss. But as of right now, things are looking pretty good, and hopefully we do get a continuation of the downside, finishing off today and following tomorrow on Friday. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. We're up like 180 here, 190 I think it was. In terms of the BABA trade, we also, yesterday actually on the video, we were down $100. Right now we are up $50. So the price has respected this trailing method here. Like, this is what I love about drawing these trend lines here. The majority of the time they get respected. Like right here, we tried to break down below it, but unfortunately the buyers stepped in right here. A good place to step in for buyers, and we drove the price up to a new high. Hopefully we do have a continuation here, and price just uses this trend line here as a form of support, just to gain more buyers and buyers, to eventually the price, hopefully the price rises up high enough for me to lock in some profit using this trailing method here. Like I said in my previous video, only 1 out of 10 times I actually do hit my target. My target is pretty high up here. I do like to set pretty ridiculous targets here. 1 out of 10 times I actually do get hit, but the majority of the times we go like halfways, and then we just get stopped out with the trailing stop method here, which is still good. We lock in some gains, roughly a 1:2, 1:1.1 ratio. So that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Quick little update. I'm not going to take any more trades simply because, well, the 4-hour candle just closed already, so there's no need for me to take any more trades. And I think the 10:30 to 2:30 or 1:30, that candle isn't too reliable just because it uses extended hours, and I just don't really trade that. So if I'm going to make a trade, it's going to be somewhere between 10:30 or actually it's somewhere between 10 to 11. So that's really the time frame that I'm looking to trade here. So as of right now, ExxonMobil really good. BABA is actually coming back, so we're not doing too bad for the week right now. I think we're down 150, which I think even if I sell my ExxonMobil position right now, we would be at break even. If not, we'd be making a little bit of money. So we're green for the day. I mean, for the week, low key, gonna be finishing off at break even or slightly in the green, hopefully. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay focused. Make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, you guys.